I've lived there for 4 years. I'm standing for Division 5, which includes the Bay Islands. I'm independent and not aligned to any developer group or anything, so I'm there to look after the residents, and not just the islands, but Redland Bay itself, which is part of the division. In 2011, I retired as the Islands Police Officer. Why am I standing for council? Although past councils have done some good things, for the islands and the city as a whole, we have stagnated. It's time to implement projects that will benefit the advancement of both Redland Bay and the islands. We've been the poor second cousins for too long. You know, enough reports have been done to fill a library. We don't need any more. And there are 4 things that I've identified for my division that I think need doing. Transport infrastructure, employment, lifestyle, and a very important one, fiscal responsibility. Transport is the #1 priority, not only between the mainland and the islands, but also between Redland Bay and the city. Costs are very high, especially if you're not if your income is low. The transport issues, especially associated around Wynham Creek, must be solved by the new council during its current term of office. No ifs, no buts. We can do it. And that will be my priority if elected. Also, parking for the islanders on the mainland must be within walking distance of the Wynham Creek ferry terminal. Having off-site parking will not work. Infrastructure on the islands is unfortunately lagged behind the mainland, and a program needs to be put into place to remedy that. We also must decide what lifestyle we want. I believe capping the island population will allow for firm planning to be undertaken. Most of you here tonight, I believe, are business people, so you'll be interested in employment and fiscal responsibility. Employment must be encouraged within the Redland city itself. Employing local residents locally makes economic sense. We have a Redland business park. There's plenty of room for other businesses to go there. We often hear of state government offering businesses incentives to come and establish in Queensland. There is nothing to stop council offering incentives to companies to establish within the city. And I also believe it's not improper for council to insist that where they offer such incentives, those businesses agree to employ local residents first, where suitable, before seeking workers from outside the city. To achieve all the above will require a fiscally responsible group of councillors at the helm. I've spoken to residents, and funnily enough, the 2 top things they mentioned, all the other candidates have: rate costs and tip fees. We're lucky on Russell Island, you can dump in your rubbish without cost, but on the mainland you have to pay. Domestic rubbish should be free. Yes, commercial rubbish can be paid for because they on charge others. Nobody wants rates to rise above the CPI. Communication with and from council is also another subject that people are concerned about. I think I missed the first little bit, but I think in the video the childcare centre on Russell Island was talked about. 2006 the application went in, 2012 it was finally approved. Isn't that funny? Just a couple of weeks ago, and an election coming. But 6 years for a development application, no business can sustain expenditure during that course without an income stream coming in. We have to streamline it. Today when I woke up and opened my mail, I noticed the value of my property dropped 31% on Russell Island. I believe Redland Bay have dropped 6%. A council...
Victoria Point too, mate.
Yeah, well,
yep.
Just goes to show. But we must move forward, get up and going, and then we can increase our values. So in conclusion, the vote for Michael Verry is a vote for a new, vibrant and go-ahead, honest representative with integrity who'll fight with determination for the city's interests, especially Division 5. Together we can make a very good difference. Thank you.